けど先輩、稽古もいいですけど、ほどほどにしないとダメです。突き指でも大変なのに、指の骨が折れかかるなんて普通じゃないと思います。
Jeez, Mom, don't nag me, all right? She says, knowing that she wanted me to say that. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Fate Stay Night. We hurt ourselves, but you know what? It's fine, because boy, Sakura loves putting us back together. We are learning some deep, horrifying, scary things about the Mato family, to a point where I'm legitimately feeling really bad about how I talked about Sakura in the past. Let's hope things get better.
Sakura, もうちょっとゆっくり包帯巻いてくれ。頼む。
痛いのは当たり前です。こんな怪我してるのに放っておいたら腫れるに決まってるじゃないですか。これも天罰と思って諦めてください。
Wow, she's really into this right now, huh? Sakura tapes up my middle finger. Her movements are quick and accurate. She must get lots of practice treating jam fingers in archery club. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. She's skillful, but isn't this a bit rough for Sakura?
それに、セーバーさんもセーバーさんです。先輩より上手なら、もう少しやりようがあるんじゃないですか？先輩、体のところどころが腫れ上がってて、これじゃお風呂にも入れません。
Oh no, I'm gonna have to give him the sponge bath myself. How bad of you, Saber, wink, 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 and then Saber looking back, wink, wink, wink.
さくら、言葉を返しますが、それはシローが望んだことです。私はシローの要求に応えたに過ぎない。それに今夜の怪我はシローにも責任がある。自分から手合わせを願ったというのに、集中力が全くなかったのですから。
Saber basically just said get good. Saber glares at me in complaint. There's not much I can say when she puts it like that.
先輩、気分でも悪かったんですか？その不確かな気持ちのまま道場に入るなんて先輩らしくないですよね。
Unclear motivation, huh? That's a buck wild phrase.
全くです。一体何に気を取られていたのですか、シローは。竹刀を握っても見ているのは食うばかりで、気迫が全く感じられなかった。
Was thinking about them beans.
いや、それはその。
The cause is standing right here in front of me, but there's no way I can say that. Just thinking about it makes my heart jump.
先輩、
She's getting closer.
まだ痛いところがあるんですか？
Sakura looks at me with worry.
いや、もう大丈夫だ。食いすぎで胃がもたれただけだから、お茶でも入れてくれれば助かる。
I quickly move my face away from Sakura.
そうですね。それじゃあ食後のお茶入れてきます。
Sakura stands up to go to the kitchen. This is really bad for my heart. Her body is engraved in my mind and I get conscious of her whenever she comes near me.
セイバーさん、お茶でいいですか？
はい。ぬるめでお願いします。
Sakura promptly brews some tea. Her gestures are supposed to be familiar, but I feel like I'm seeing them for the first time. Oh. Damn, why do I keep remembering it? There's something wrong with me, just like Saber said. Just looking at Sakura reminds me of how she looked earlier, and her soft lips. It's shameful. Sakura's an important underclassman and a family member to me. But so now why am I conscious of her like this? Sir, it's called puberty. Damn it. I know, I really do. Sakura's beautiful, I've been aware of it for quite a while now, but in spite of that, I acted as her senpai. I like Sakura. Having her around became normal for me before I knew it, and I've found it to be a great comfort. But it's always been a different sort of affection. I've never wanted to embrace Sakura. I knew she was a girl, but I never viewed her as someone of the opposite sex. But now, I'm beginning to think it's not that I never viewed her as a girl, but that I was trying to not view her as a girl. That's the wrong button. Why did I click that?
先輩、どうぞ。お茶入りました。
ああ、サンキュー、さくら。
どういたしまして。先輩も夕食ご苦労様でした。
Sakura smiles happily. Seeing her smile makes me happy as well. It seems she really liked the pork meatloaf with egg. Kay, real talk, can I just say, it's weird that people are always like in cartoons and stuff, like, ew, gross, meatloaf, mom's meatloaf. But like, honestly, meatloaf is legit. It's really good. I don't get why people are always off on it. Sakura hands the tea to Saber as well and sits down. Saber must enjoy tea as she receives it with satisfaction.
いただきます。しかし、タイガはどうしたのでしょうね。ここのところ、彼女の姿はあまり見ませんが。
It's always interesting to note, like, they obviously know, like, the audience for this game knows what itadakimasu is, so we're not even gonna translate it.
ね。なあ、藤姉ならさっき連絡があって、今夜は来れないって。詳しくは聞けなかったけど、病院を回るとかなんとか言ってた。
そうですか。タイガはシローのくせに詳しいですから、もう少し話が聞きたかったのですが。
My habits, huh?
仕方ありません。シローの強化は次の機会にするとしましょう。
もしかして昨日と今日の稽古はまだ序の口だったのかな。
当然です。今までの鍛錬は単に今のシローができることを体で知ってもらっただけですから。
Once again, Saber starts with S.
シローの特性を生かした生存方法を考慮するのはこれからです。
Special characteristics?
そうか。ハードっぽいな、それ。
厳しいというのであれば厳しいですが、そもそも今までの鍛錬は準備運動に過ぎません。
Okay, but is Sakura just right here? Are you serious? I don't know if I should be thankful or not that Fujine isn't coming tonight.
何ですか今のため息は。シロ、これはあなたのためになることであって。さくら。
Saber looks at Sakura. I follow her gaze. Hey. Uh-oh. She's having the fevers again. Sakura's breathing painfully.
Sakura!
Happy music still. I run to her and shake her shoulders.
先輩、何でしょうか。
バカ、なんでしょうかじゃないだろう。お前、また俺たちに黙って無理よ。
No, she's not. She looks healthy. Her shoulders aren't hot and she's just looking up at me in wonder.
あれ、今そのさくらが苦しそうにしてたから。
Wait a sec. Was she imagining me getting beat up?
いえ、違いますよ。私、ちょっと寝ちゃってただけです。
Is she into me getting beat up? Because that's weird. Sakura smiles in embarrassment.
どかすな。昨日の今日なんだ。風がぶり返したと思っただろ。
すみません。今日は一日中眠くて、気を抜くとまぶたが落ちちゃうんです。
I feel like she's also absolutely
そう
lying.
か。まあ夕方も寝てたしな。疲れてるならもう休んでいいんだぞ。後片付けは俺がやっとくから。
そうですね。それじゃあお言葉に甘えて先に失礼させてもらいます。
Sakura bows and exits the living room. She's walking steadily, so I guess she's just shortened sleep like she said. I don't know about that. It's all too convenient. The moon darkens. The clouds, blown by the strong wind, hide the white moon. Yeah, it sure is dark out. We go outside, careful not to wake Sakura. It's 11 o'clock. We decided to start patrolling earlier to make up for yesterday. The town has continued to suffer while my guard was down after Castor's defeat. If Castor's still alive and collecting energy from people, I have to defeat her for sure tonight. We going back up to the temple? We descend the hill to the intersection. The question is where to go from here.
シロ、サーバントの気配です。
Well, that's lucky.
それ近いのか、セイバー。
距離的には問題ありません。シローの足を考慮しても全力で追跡すれば5分ほどで追いつけます。マスター、指示を。
Saber's asking me if we should follow them or stay here and keep watch. I don't even need to think about it. Wow, no choice. It's like, no, we're going. Saber starts to run. She heads east. It seems like she's heading to the big bridge connecting Miyama City and Shindo. Yo, we gonna have a battle on the big bridge? Ooh. We're not on the bridge. The instant I step into the park, the abnormal presence makes me feel like vomiting. The air is polluted here. The stench of rot and decay seeps into my nose. My gastric juice is regurgitated just by standing here. He basically threw up. You don't have to say it like that. Actually, that's heartburn is what that is. The discomfort and dizziness almost break my mind.
シロ、あれを。
I suppress my nausea and look. There? Oh, hey guys. What's up? How's it going? Saber. Who said that? Stand Tosaka and Archer with their backs to us. Oh, hi. Yo, is this a raid boss? And that old man, Mato Zoken. I understand the situation right away. Tosaka is fighting Mato Zoken. I see dozens of something so small that I can't distinguish it around Tosaka. Tosaka's servant Archer has many more around him. It seems Mato Zoken used those things to attack them. Oh, she just wants information, huh? Tosaka keeps glaring at Mato Zoken, but her back is... Wow, we can just read her back? Harshly scolding me.
シロ、
分かってる。今は遠坂たちと争ってる場合じゃない。
Just as how Tosaka does not look away from that old man, I'm feeling danger from him. A monster said to have survived by sucking people's blood. A descendant of Makiri who tried to obtain the Holy Grail and made Shinji into a master. There's no way such a guy would just stand there and not do anything. This dude bringing out his own servant? He makes a sound with his cane. The instant it strikes the bricks beneath the old man's feet. Oh, someone we already defeated appears to protect him.
本当にまだ残っていやがったのか。
But we don't we see less of her face than normal.
シロ、下がって。あれはキャスターですが、キャスターではありません。外装能力はそのままですが、意志である魂を感じない。
Huh.
あれはキャスターの死骸を別のもので補っただけの模造品です。
Caster zombies will make her dreams come true. Saber steps forward. In her hand is the invisible sword.
Oh. 工場はそれだけか。我らを図った罪だけではない。敵同士とはいえ、キャスターとてサーバントに選ばれた英霊だ。その亡骸をもてあそぶからには、相応の覚悟があるのだろうな。
さて、わしは使われなくなったものを拾っただけよ。それを下道というのなら構わんがな、セイバー。それではお主の行く末は、その下道にも戻ってしまうぞ。何しろその身は最高のサーバント。ならば、このようなムクロより、お主を屈服させるが最上じゃ。その体を我が虫どもに食わせ、そこなムクロと同じ命運をたどらせよ。
That wouldn't be good if that happens.
貴様。
何を憤る。所詮サーバントなど主の道具、どのように刺激するかなど問題ではあるまい。霊樹で縛られるも、死してなお使われるも同じ。ならば、心ない人形と化すが、うぬらのためであろう。
So we're having the Pokemon are tools argument here. Okay, but with, people-ish things. The two servants charge. Saber and Archer charge the laughing monster as if they planned the attack. Two blades slice through Caster. The match was decided from the start. Caster cannot defeat Saber. Even with Mato Zoken's control, that fact has not changed. Caster's magic does not reach Saber, and Saber finishes off the enemy she defeated before. Caster's body begins to disintegrate. Saber stands by and watches it until the end, to ensure that it completely disappears, to ensure that her body will not be violated again. It's Tosaka's voice. Matozoken has disappeared. He sacrificed Castor in order to make his escape, but that is why Saber took care of Castor. Archer ignored her completely, pursued the controller, and cut Matozoken's body in half. Did he actually? And is he gonna become just like a pile of bugs? Is he Oogie Boogie? Zoken's upper body falls to the ground. A dragging sound. Even though blood and entrails are spilling from his bisected body, the old man still lives. He crawls across the ground with his arms, trying to get away from Archer. Archer raises his short sword above Zoken. This is the end. No matter how immortal Matozoken may be, he will die once his head is crushed, and he's almost dead already. It is not like he has self-healing powers like the servants, and his horrific wound is taking him closer to death by the second. But unwilling to take any chances, Archer kills the Magus with his short sword. Just kidding, yeah, I was like, there's no way it's gonna happen. No, he tries to kill Zoken and stops. It's not only Archer who felt it. Everybody here does. Tosaka and Saber, Archer and I. Even Matozoken, hovering on the edge of death, trembles at its appearance. Darkness covers the park. Okay, I thought he was doing something, but if he's trembling, something's up. The damp air freezes in an instant. My heart is beating at a higher pitch, but the rate is slower. Something bad is close by, so I have to run away. I can't concern myself with that thing. My body understands it instinctively, yet refuses to move. It's meaningless to run away. My body knows that I can't escape. I move my trembling body and turn my numb neck. I look towards the entrance of the park. There stands the shadow. Slightly phallic, really. This is an awesome CG, though. Holy crap. Space is distorted. I want to believe it's just my imagination, a product of the disordered sense of balance caused by extreme tension. I've never seen anything like it. It's insubstantial, as if a shadow suddenly stood up. Its existence is so light that it could be blown away, yet its presence dominates this place. It lacks intelligence or reason, and it probably is not even alive. The black shadow stands there like a mirage. This song is surprisingly childish. Reminds me of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. The black shadow stands there like a mirage. So, wait, was it there all that time too? Why do I find it so familiar?
Arien.
I hear a hoarse voice. The only one able to speak here happens to be the dying old man.
Arien.
He crawls while screaming. Matozoken pulls himself away from Archer and out of the park. It's not that Zoken had that much strength left. It's just that fear of the shadow drove him. Nobody is able to move. This is scary. This is like some eldritch stuff. Tosaka and I stand still, transfixed by fear. Even Saber and Archer seem entranced. It's like a deep sea monster. Yeah, it's tentacly for sure. The shadow sways in the silent world where everything is still. And... oh no. It shows something like a will for the first time. It lacks eyes, limbs, or a body. Yet it still casts a shadow at its base. Outlined by the moonlight, the shadow begins to stretch and elongate. Like a snake that has found its prey, it points towards Tosaka and... oblivious to the change, Tosaka does not move. Saber is too far away. Archer has started running, but he is too far to make it in time. Oh! The shadow lashes out. Without showing any sign, the shadow abruptly covers tens of meters and... I frantically push Tosaka aside. Yo, did it ripperoni me? I can't hear her voice. The instant I push Tosaka away, something engulfs me. A splashing sound and a sensation of something trying to crush my body. My presentiment wasn't wrong. Water has come crashing in around me and I am now sinking into the sea. But it's hot. The seawater is too hot. Boiling coal tar. It sticks to my skin and cuts off my life and I don't feel like I'm in the sea. Oh, hey, I recognize some of these places and things. What the heck? Oh, we're getting into some Gaigus stuff, I guess? I feel sick. I feel sick, it's wrong. 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 I feel sick.
Rabbit's course, one eye missing, rotten, soft, and fresh, forced into my mouth. Rabbit's course smears my esophagus, a clear sensation of eating a life. Life is life, even if it's rotten, it's real. I can't taste this with cooked food. It feels good. There's no taste, but I'm forced to eat it as long as it's in front of me. A popular place, a big line, a place that will eat rabbits. There's only one clerk. The line consists of rabbits, lines and lines. They rot as soon as they find. They get in line, infested with
Whoa, I can't read that fast. Whoa. What in tarnation?
エミヤ君
I wake up. My body is hot. My nausea isn't fading. My head is shaking and I can't even stand up by myself.
目が覚めた大丈夫私がわかる
She slaps my cheeks. Hopefully the ones on my face.
わかる。こんな時に人を平手打ちすんのは間違いなく遠坂だ。
Even when assaulted by an eldritch abomination, we keep our sense of humor intact.
よかった減らず口を言えるなら大丈夫ね
That was just my honest opinion right now.
バカ何笑ってるのよ言っとくけど礼は言わないわよあんな真似は二度としないで助けてもらった相手に死なれたら借りを返すこともできなくなる
Technically, we did return the favor for the beginning of the game, but that's fine. She glares at me, but Tosaka is still rubbing my back with one hand and holding my hand in the other to check my temperature.
遠坂変なのはどうした
消えたわエミヤ君が影の上に立って倒れたと思ったらもういなかったあれ自身はあっちの方からやってきたみたいだけど
So it's totally inside of me right now, right? Oh boy. Tosaka looks southwest and grits her teeth.
そうかけど俺随分と長く変なのに絡まってた気がするんだけど
本当あなたが私を突き飛ばしてから今まで10秒も経ってないわよその証拠にほら
シロ
Saber runs up to me.
またあなたは無茶な真似をして
Saber supports me and pulls me away from Tosaka.
離れなさいアーチャーのマスターそれ以上我がマスターに近寄るのなら敵対行為とみなします
Okay, but I mean, she was clearly helping me.
何もしかして私も敵
当然でしょうあなたはマスターでありアーチャーを連れている何のつもりでシロがあなたをかばったかは知りませんがみすみす我が主に近づかせることはできない
Saber glares at Tosaka. Crap, I guess I never told Saber about our current truce.
いや違うんだセイバー遠坂とは今休戦中で
Well, I mean,
キャスターを
well,
倒すので
that happened.
シロ
Oh,
しっかり気をつけ
Photoshop
て
filters on us now.
だから遠坂は敵じゃないそういう約束なんだ
わかりましたあなたがそう言うのなら彼女とは争いません
なあ悪い正直もうしゃべれない
I endure the nausea and the chill that tries to get me unconscious. I have to get home before I faint. I have to stay conscious until then.
助かったかま本体に触れたわけでもなし実体のあるものなら怒りを移された程度だろう
Oh, you know what that is, huh? Oh, huh. Archer approaches. Archer's expressionless even though Zoken got away and he's the only one calm here. Almost like he's run through this before.
今の彼が何者か知っているのですか
さてなだがこれで一つはっきりした
Oh,
キャスター
okay.
町の人間から魔力を吸い上げているのは今の影だろうよ
Wait, was that the thing that then gave me the suck dream? He answers if he's not interested. Then Archer looks down at me, lying on the ground.
どうやら支援を優先できる状況ではなくなったようだ。
Woohoo!
そうだろ、エミやシロ。
That only makes sense if you played Unlimited Blade Work, so Shira's gonna be like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
あれが何であるかはお前の直感が正しい。
It's the Holy Grail?
サーバントとして召喚されたというのに、結局はあれの相手をさせられるというわけだ。
Are we to fight the Grail turned into a sea monster?
アーチャー、あなたは一体。
Are you just gonna be out, be like, yo, I'm Shiro from an alternate future where he becomes a counter guardian?
そうか。君はまだ守護者ではなかったな。では、
What?
あの手の類と対峙したことはなかろう。まったく、いずこにいようとやることに変わりがないとはな。
So he's like, oh, in this timeline, you're not. So Saber becomes a guardian at some point? He must not have fought something like that before. So then she does later, man. It seems like I'll be doing the same thing no matter where I go. Oh, so he's just done this before. Okay. The knight in red beckons to Sakura to go. But right before they leave.
いや、そう悲観したものではないか。まだことは起きていない。後始末にとどまるか、その前に型をつけるのか。今回は摘み取れる可能性がまだ残されているのだから。
Boy, you just keep all these things to yourself, huh? He looks up at the sky and murmurs these words that are very cryptic and make me need to probably have explanations in the comments if they're not actually explained in this game. Also, our vision is still very blurry. Oh, we're good now. This is the longest walk to our room ever. It switches off and on. The heat permeates my body and I don't feel like I'm walking. Is it because someone told me this is like a disease? It feels like a plagued oh, gross. I'm feeling my whole body. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh. I knew this would happen eventually. I can't tell dream and reality apart. I feel like I'm already asleep and trying to go back to my room.
さくら、睡眠中ではなかったのですか？
どいてください。そんな支え方じゃ先輩が辛くな
Oh,
る。
she's immediately into mission mode, huh? Gotta heal my boy.
これは私が任されたことです。それに、何らかの病だとしたら、あなたにまで移ってしまう。
そんなことを言ってるんじゃありません。セイバーさん、あなたと先輩が何をしているのかは知りません。聞いても答えてもらえないことだって分かっていますから、問いただすこともしませんでした。
Yo, she's serious.
あなたが来てから先輩は毎日辛そうでした。それだけならよかったのに、今夜は怪我をして帰ってきたんです。
さくら、それは。
セイバーさんの事情は知りませんけど、もう少しうまいやり方があるんじゃないですか。
Wait, does she know?
それができないって言うなら、せめて先輩を巻き込むのはやめてください。
Oh no, she's just saying in general, just do it without me. Okay. She doesn't know what, though, but she knows that there's something up. I return to my room. It feels like someone is next to me, putting me to sleep. A voice is whispering into my ear, but I can't make out the words. Did it apologize? It's my fault. Did it apologize? I'm sorry? Whatever the words are, they're the last thing I hear. My consciousness fades as soon as I lie down. The scene keeps squirming like insects until the very end. I didn't think there'd be that many bugs in this part. Big bug theming. Hey, there's an interlude. Whomst we at with this time?
じゃ、まったね。明日こそ遅刻しないでよ。
Who's this? She slurs her words as she sees off her friends. There's no one around and the rotary is completely still. Did her friend get that last taxi or are they just avoiding this place for some reason? The station, which used to be filled with light and people, is now just a group of lifeless buildings.
ま、こんな日もあるか。
Who is this? This voice I don't recognize. She heads home, still slightly drunk. It's not Fujine. I would think it's Fujine if this was who this is, but it's not. It doesn't matter if there's no taxi or if the last train is out. Her apartment is close by. Her friends live 3 stations away, so she always walks home by herself after seeing them off. The rotary is quiet even though it's still before midnight, and she starts home like always. Yo, but honestly, walking home at night in Japan is the dopest feeling ever. So, when did it turn into something that's like not always? The desolate town, the pitch black back alleys, the chill emanating from the dark shadows. Oh, it was when Shinzo Abe got elected. Yo, he was outside my hotel the one night I was there. It just would not be quiet. Formless unease assails her.
ちょっと誰かいるの？
She turns around. The only thing following her is her cold and silent silhouette. She walks faster. Staying here is dangerous. She doesn't believe she's overthinking. Nobody is following her. First of all, she doesn't have the sense to realize that even if she is in danger, she's only human after all.
ちょっと何よこれ。
But she cannot stop shivering. The unpleasant presence gets stronger. This is just like the time she woke up at night as a child. She would wake up to go to the bathroom, but she would sense someone crouching in the corner. Instead of moving, she would pretend to be asleep until morning came. This unease is how she felt then, as if her whole world has abandoned her. Is this just a random woman to kind of put a perspective on the regular people? She's running now. She's not taking her usual route home. The road in front of her is dangerous. The roads she usually takes home are all dark. Instinctively seeking the safest way, she's running before she knows it. When did the quick trot turn into an all-out dash? She understands that it's silly to be scared of something she cannot see, but she is unable to stop herself. She runs like a dog. On all fours? Okay. Her throat is dry. I know it's a metaphor. Her throat is dry, but strangely, she isn't sweating. The town at night. The series of accidents with unknown causes. Desperately, she tries to tell herself it's not the work of a serial killer. There's no one around. Tonight of all nights, the place is empty. Is that why this seems like it's happening to someone else? The familiar town is like an imitation in a mirror that will never find her. And she arrives at the final destination.
おかしいな。どうして？
Did she come to this place?
何してんだろう私。
Something is very funny. Something's funny, so sounds of laughter come from her throat as if from someone else. She's merely running. Her usual route home seems too dangerous, so she ran along the roads that felt safer to her and... This feels like a call for help. Finally, she realizes that there's no place to run. Oh, gross, what the heck? Worms, 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 worms. Some appear from between the grasses. Some fall down from the tree branches. The first one drops onto her right eye and... Oof! It uses the snout larger than her eyeballs to crawl into her eye socket. Oh, gross! I don't like this! The scream is not heard. She crumples to the ground. Pain shoots through her heels. It hurts as if they've been chopped off with an axe. Since that's impossible, she tries to move her toes, only to find that she can't feel them. In its place, many new things enter her body from the cut heel. She tries to see what they are with her remaining left eye. I don't really want to watch the movie version of this, I'm gonna be honest. Those are horrible. She cannot see what they are anymore. Indescribable horrors swarm her body. Her mind somehow does not see what they are eating. The worms dive in. When she was small, she once saw maggots swarming on a sponge. This is just like that. Although inchworms chewing through an apple might be more of an apt comparison. Kind of is. But the realistic image and the scene before her do not seem related. Because such things cannot be. Such things cannot be happening to her. It's almost midnight. She has to hurry home, ready the bath, ouch. Laugh off all the fatigue that hurts, let her hair dry, it hurts, watch some videos, return to her room, it hurts, she wants to return to her room, return, please stop, stay up till 3 o'clock, it really hurts, anything, please stop, please, oh my god, this is horrible. No, why do we have more? Wake up with an alarm clock, go back, it hurts, go to work, go back.
会社に部屋に戻りたい 会見違うって言ってるでしょ。やめてよ。お願いします。私を部屋に返してください。お願い。いや、あんたたちもうやだ。何勝手に私の。
The meal ends in under 5 minutes. 5 minutes is still a long time. It was too gruesome a scene to be called a meal, but if one defines having a meal as absorbing nutrition, then this was certainly a meal. Oh god, you got your body back, I guess. The lying body stands up. The female body is turned into an old man's body. Okay.
こればかりはいつになっても慣れんものだな。
A hoarse voice echoes through the park. The worms have disappeared. They have finished their meal and have returned to their nest, the old man's body. In other words, they replaced the woman's body, the one they fed on. Someone else is watching the spectacle. Between the crisscrossing tree branches, a white mask is floating. Is that that's the assassin, right? Yeah, it's gotta be. The mask made from human skull is smiling like a buffoon. Wait, is it the mask or the guy under the mask? The owner of the mask does not even need to be mentioned. It is the seventh servant, the one born from within the fake servant. He is the heroic spirit who defeated Lancer, assassin. Are we gonna learn who this one is? Wait, so we can talk like a normal person now?
見ておったのか、アサシ。そうよ。わしの肉体はとうの昔に滅び去っておる。こうしてすでに出来上がっている体に寄生するだけの老いぼれでな。他の者どものように日の元に出られる体ではない。
The laughing figure is indeed Mato Zoken. It took him a few minutes to attack and take over a woman's body. The speed is incredible even for a Master Magus.
元の体などどうでもよい。単に一人分の肉が必要なだけなのだな。そうして得た肉を好みの形に作り上げるわけか。
So he wants to look like a gross old Sans Undertale? Gross.
その道中身は虫どもなのだ。人間としての機能は虫どもが果たす。まさに擬態よな。
ほほう。わずか1日で饒舌になったである。
Yeah, okay, so he's, yeah, because they said he's evolving.
そもそもでは、己が望みを思い出したか。
無論。我は同じ望みを持つ召喚者にのみ呼び出される。魔術師殿の不死への渇望が好みを招いたのだ。故に、私が望むは永遠の。
So okay, something happened with Assassin, the fake one. And instead, like, he burst open and the actual summoning occurred from Zoken? The black shadow wavers. The emotionless skull stares at the aged Magus. The old Magus lets out a cry. Who would know that the cry is not a laugh, but a cry of anger? Yes, Matozoken is almost immortal. He will live as long as there are bodies to infest and his soul remains alive. But there is only pain. Matozoken does not wear his current form by okay, well there we go. Turning his body into something inhuman and mimicking human form, there is a limit to this magic. It is like a machine. A machine can run forever in theory, but its parts rust over time. Parts rust, cogwheels slide out of place, programs become obsolete.
いやいや、わしは不死ではないぞ、アサシ。わしの体は腐る。何度新しい肉体を得ようと腐る。何をしようと腐っていくのだ。この新しい肉体とてすでに腐敗が始まっている。生きたまま自身が腐っていくこの不快と屈辱。自らが人ではなく虫なのだと受け入れる絶望といえば分かってもらえるかな。
I'd probably just accept death at that point.
なぜ腐る？虫どもでは真っ当な肉体を作れないのか。
そのようなことはないぞ。虫どもは生きがいいからな。 わしは永遠に生き続ける方法、人間としてとどまれる方式としてこの延命法を選んだつもりじゃ。
ますますわからぬな。完全な肉体維持を選んでおいてその始末なのか。そもそもなぜ外見を老人に模す。
Big fan of this assassin just coming in and asking the viewer wanted questions.
肉を粘土のようにこねるのならいかようにも姿は変えられよう。
良い質問じゃ。ではトーンが元の肉体を完全に失った者が自らの力だけでかつての自分を復元するとしよう。その場合、肉体を元の形に戻すものは何だと思う？
Is it like memories of the body? Yeah. Yeah, the internal blueprint.
かつての姿に戻るのは肉体そのものに設計図があるからだ。
That's a real thing. It's like memory
遺
foam.
伝子に記録され
Yeah.
た構成図じゃな。だがわしの場合は違う。そも
Oh.
自身の構成を記録していた肉体そのものを失ったのだ。設計図を持って肉体を復元することはできん。その場合、自己を覚え、元通りの形にするものは何だと思う？
The worms? It is obvious. The soul. Oh. It is not the law of the physical world, but something of higher order, the record of all bodies within the concept of the astral world. Yes, if one has a soul, one should be able to reconstruct their body even if the original body and genes have been lost. So in other words, this old Magus is...
自身の魂だけを生かし、肉体は生きている者たちから摂取する。それが魔術師殿の不死の正体か。故に他の姿にはなれない。魔術師殿が存命させているものは肉体ではなく魂。故に魂以外の姿は形作れないと。
当然であろう。わしとて好き好んで老人の体を得ているわけではないわ。よいか。わしはこの姿しか作れんのだ。それも定期的に変えねば腐り落ちる不出来なものよ。かつては一度の取り替えで54年活動したわしが、今では数ヶ月に一度取り替えねば存命できぬ。その歪小さ、腐敗する苦しみが誰に理解できようか。間違えるな今代のアサシンよ。そのようなものを二度と不死と称するでない。
Irritation can be heard from the voice of the old Magus. It has been 3 days since Assassin's summoning. He finally sees the true nature of his summoner. Alright, well that's confirmed.
納得がいった。つまり腐っているのは肉体ではなく
His soul is rotting.
魂が腐っておる。
Pretty cool.
時間の蓄積は幽体にさえ
Really?
影響を
Time affects ethereal
故
bodies?
にわしの体は腐る。構成図である魂が腐っていては肉体が腐り落ちるのも当然であろう。
That's an interesting concept. Time still affects ethereal bodies. I wonder if that's going to come up other places. Or if it's just a one-off line to explain it.
憤るわけよな。その永遠、生地永久を知らぬ者より辛かろう。
That's a pretty basic wish compared to some of the wishes that people have for the Holy Grail. It's like, I want to live forever. If the Holy Grail could talk, it'd be like, oh, that's it? You don't want to reshape the world so you control everything forever? Alright, that's fine.
そうだとも、わしの体は腐る。腐るのだ。その苦しみ、骨の髄まで侵す毒から解放されねばならぬ。
You could also just die, bro.
そのための聖杯、そのための死なない体よ。そうだ。わしは死にたくない。まだ生きていたい。この世から消えてなくなるなど考えるだに恐ろしい。それから逃れるために何百年と生き、腐敗から逃れるために何千という肉を食らい続けた。わかるか、山の主よ。わしはこの虫と化した自身が恨めし、わしだけが腐ることが恨めし、人として当然のように正しい肉体を授かる虫どもが恨めしいのだ。
You're really mad about something that you totally did to yourself, man. Oh, there he goes. Or not yet. The white mask looks down at the rotting man. How can he say that he hates humans that live peacefully? It was his spell used to escape that peaceful life that gave him this pain, right? Dude, assassin, you're like pretty on point for being like a character that I look at and I'm like, yeah, you make sense. Like everything from him so far has been pretty accurate. The unending torment of this Magus, the decay that melts his bones and flesh, is a result of his own action. But the pain overrides such a trivial matter as blame. It must not matter who is evil or what the cause is, because this is just a speculation, but Matozoken must be insane already. The pain and fear of experiencing one's own decomposition must be unbearable for normal human beings. Nobody should be able to endure it, no matter how strong their mind may be, because one will die. The body dies if it rots for over an hour. But 200 years with an exclamation mark? This is really in his brain. Only this old Magus would understand how rotten the mind is of someone who has his body rotting away. Matozoken has gone insane. No matter his mental state, if there is nobody in the world who can identify with him, he will be labeled insane.
数百年の亡年か。私には理解できぬが。
The old man's monologue can be summarized in one sentence. He does not want to die. He does not want to die. In short, he does not want to die. Saying in short makes that sentence longer. It is merely that a wish anyone would have become clear. It is merely that a wish anyone would have became clear for this man. He sacrificed many people, clinging to the simple yet foolish wish. He prepared many things and sacrificed people to obtain the Holy Grail. No, this old Magus's very existence is made possible by those sacrifices. That is reason enough for the masked assassin to pledge his loyalty.
理解できぬが魔術師どもはこの私のマスターにふさわしい。
You have an interesting voice. Sounds a bit familiar.
よかろう。人として扱われなかった者同士、共に永遠を目指すとしよう。
Huh. The skull waits. The servant in a black coat bows to the rotting old Magus. I have no idea who this dude is supposed to be. Is he like the Count from like the Count of Monte Cristo or whatever? The Phantom of the Opera? I think those are two very different things. Anyways, guys, next time, Delight. What is this Kingdom Hearts title? We'll see you next time for some more Fate, Stay Hearts, 358 Blades over 2D Light. We'll see you then for some more, guys. Ciao.